All right, welcome back YouTube. So we're gonna be going over 40 decks to try out on day one of Whizbang's workshop. We're not gonna be going over, all 40. I'm gonna go over about one or two from each class and kind of give my opinions on which ones I think are gonna be good. Go to this website because they're gonna have the deck codes for you. Unfortunately, I tried copying them already to put them on the Hearthstone client, and it leaves out the new cards that are coming in. It doesn't automatically put them in there for you, and then if you open up the cards, the deck's just ready to go. Fortunately, it doesn't work that way. So come to this website right here. Copy it for you on day one. It has kind of the whole information for Whizbang's workshop and all that stuff. They also have, a couple decks for each class that you can kind of go through with, slight, information on how to play it. But this is, you just click on the one you want. It has the deck code right here. So when you get the cards, you could copy it, on phone, on PC, whatever, and get, the class here. But we're going to jump right into it. We're going to start with Death Knight. I think Rainbow is going to be really strong out the gate. Rainbow Seamstress is going to be a really awesome card, Playing each of the runes, you get Lifesteal, Reborn, and Rush for only 3 mana. Really strong effect. Dr. Stitch and So, we already know this card's going to be pretty good. It's a very sticky minion that's going to allow to give you a lot of corpses. And also the very first, hero card for Death Knight, which is going to be pretty strong to use as well. I'm still kind of iffy about it, but it does definitely have a place in Rainbow to, be played. I think this card, Rainbow Death Knight will be really strong day one, and you'll probably see a lot of it right out the gate. Another one I want to highlight too is the Painfin Plague Death Knight. This card is really strong. It's a 3 mana 2/3 Battlecry Draw a Rush minion. And to give you an idea of how strong that is, Rushka has Rush, Burrow Buster has Rush, and then also New Ziliax with the Perfect module has Rush. You could have, 2 of these. Now tutor out 2 of those cards. It's just going to make the deck even more consistent, and Ziliax is going to be broken. It's going to be in every single list for sure. This deck will probably be really strong as well day one. Really like to highlight that one. The other one here I want to do is the Grasping Hand Demon Hunter here. With the new, I don't even know how to pronounce it, Mathrigarodon, Magrathodon, I don't know how to pronounce it. It being a demon and mech, with the Grasp here, draw a demon and reduce its cost by 2. You can cheat this out on turn 6. Really, really strong, just cheating that out turn 6 and you're having a 12/12 by turn, 8. Really, really strong. And also, a base, Abyssal Basis, going down for 2 mana on top of already playing some other weapons in the list too, like the Quick Pick. I think there was another weapon in this list as well. Yeah, the Umpire's Grip as well, being one of them. I think the deck's going to be pretty solid. I think there's a chance for it. Red card, make a dormant minion go dormant for 2 turns. You have some hard removal. And I think, Demon Hunter might actually see some play now, which is really cool. I'm really excited for that deck to be, actually see some use. And then also Highlander kind of got a bit more support because Ziliax is a really good flex card. Like I said, with red card. I don't think they have red card in this list though, but CCG, I think is how you pronounce that one. That's gonna be really cool getting the what's it called? The mint Demon Hunter cards from day one is really nice. Kurtrus might actually see some play with it. And then, I don't think this card here will actually make a difference for it, but I think it'll, be better. And also the window shopper too. I'll try to discover a minion or a demon set stats and costs to this minion. There's not very many demons in the pool after this rotation, which means that you're going to be hitting this card right here quite often. And it's also a miniaturized one, so you get a 1/1 version of that as well, or a 1-cost version of that as well. It's going to be very, very strong. I think Demon Hunter has actually a pretty strong chance of it coming through. Another version of this is this whole OTK Druid, which has been seeing on some theory crafting stuff. You do the cover artist with Owlist, and also what's the other card? The what's the card? There's a card that reduces the cost of your stuff, but you also lower the attack. You could also cheat out this a little bit by turn 5 maybe. But I think OTK Druid will see some play for sure. And there's also an Enar Aviana deck with the new version of Aviana, where you shuffle in a bunch of legendaries that cost 1, and you just kind of draw through your deck pretty fast. I think this deck will be, useful as well, and Ziliax is just strong as well. Aggro Demon Hunter will also see some play too. Same list basically. I don't think there's anything different with it. Just a Chaya Dragon's added in as well, and then Fairy Dragon with the new elusive keyword. Scarab Keychain, I'm sure we'll see a lot of play, and then also the Gift Wrap Whelp as well will be very good. And they also added in Ziliax. I think it's always a safe bet to add in Ziliax. The Spell Token Hunter too, I think will be very strong as well, especially with a new RC Rampage. Summon 6/1/1 hounds, and any that can't fit, give the others +1/+1. You can get some pretty big hounds pretty easily. And also Leroy Jenkins coming back into the meta too will, you know, definitely allow some pretty cool plays to happen too. And also, what's the other one? Patchwork Pals, getting all 3 animal companions to cost 1 for 2 mana. Really, really strong card for Hunter to be getting. Mantle Shaper being, you know, pretty good. Saddle Up. I think this deck will see some play as well. Let's see, Hand Buff Hunter as well. You know, just a basic Messenger Buzzard shenanigans too. Both some of the new cards as well. You know, Patchwork Pals. Ball of Spiders is coming back as well. And then I don't think, let's see, what are some of the other ones? King Plush as well, things added onto this list too. I mean, I think Hunter will be in a really cool spot as well. And then, you know, Reno Hunter, which, you know, I've definitely highlighted lists like this a couple times, but it's just getting more support. Leroy Jenkins being there as well as another just kind of win condition. This one right here, Projection Orb Spell Mage. I think this one will be really, really cool, especially because we're getting back Primordial Glyph. I can pronounce it, Primordial Glyph. Ugh. And then also Spot the Difference, being a new card as well. This is basically like, you know, spell version of this. But you play the Galactic Projection Orb, Sunset Volley, Yogg in the Box. You know, you just play your elemental stuff and you get, you know, Vortexes, Chaosman Keyboard. It's basically, you know, no minion mage. It's going to be good. I could see it, you know, seeing some play. Excavate Rainbow Mage. It's just getting more support, you know. Sif, Puzzlemaster Khadgar is going to be really cool for it as well. I don't think they added in any other different cards. I mean, Hidden Objects is one as well. Yeah, but it looks the same, but it's going to be very strong. And then Burn Elemental Mage is also another option too. They did get the Sleet Skater too. You gain armor by freezing an enemy minion equal to its attack. That's going to really help, you know, slow down decks and make it, you know, a little bit more viable. Excavate Handbuff Paladin, which this is the deck that got me to, you know, Legend rank. They just added in some of the new support stuff like Nomella, I think is how you pronounce it, or Nomelia. Trinket Artist, Battlecry Dry Rush minion, or Divine Shield minion, and an Aura too. Like, this deck is just going to get even more consistent. Also, you know, Paint Fin, drawing a Rush minion as well. Like, it's just like, I think this expansion is going to be so good. I'm really excited for it. And then you can do the whole Crusader Aura package. Same thing where you play the Trinket Artist. You get your Crusader Aura as well. And then you also play, what's the other card? The Tigress Plushie. This card's going to be insane too. The amount of like lifesteal, just the stuff you're going to be able to control with this is going to be really impactful as well. But yeah, like I said, all the deck codes are here. So just go to this website and, you know, it's going to have all this information here for you to use. I'll link it down in the description as well for you guys. And then, you know, they have a Highlander list here you could use. Has all the new cards in there as well, especially Ziliax. I mean, I think, you know, there's going to be a lot of utility here. Gaslight Dragon Priest too. They have all the new dragon support coming in here with the Time Winders. Zarmi, I think is how you pronounce it. You know, Clay Matriarch is going to be really good. Monothul Playhouse Giant's going to see a lot of play, I think. Scale Replica. Going to be such a strong card. Priest is going to be in a nice position too. Raza Overheal Priest. Like, gosh, like the amount of stuff you could do with Raza is going to be amazing. And the fact that it's not limited to Highlander list either. Like, you can just flap it in with a bunch of other stuff too. This list, I'm sure could see some play. And then don't even get me into like the Reno list too. Like, there's going to be so much utility with it as well. It's going to be awesome. And you could also design your Ziliax to be, you know, play off of Elise as well. Like, this one has Stealth, Elusive, Poison, and Reborn, but you can do the one where it gets +1/+1 to all of your other minions if it gets summoned off of Elise. That'll be really great as well. Boat Pirate Rogue. I like this list quite a bit here. I think this one actually might see some play, but it has Leroy, Water Cannon, and you're basically, you know, going for the whole, you know, damaging. Like, you summon up your the pirates from the Water Cannon and it attacks random enemy. And you're just hoping that it hits the phase 2 and you have all the buff stuff for it as well. Where's the other stuff at? Where is it at? Oh, there's something else. I can't remember what the card was. There's something else when it summons it gets a buff, I believe. I might be thinking of a different card though. And, you know, just like Poison Priest too, with like, because this, the Spectral Cutlass is coming back and all the buff stuff too with it. Like, it's like Rogue is going to see some new decks too. It's not only just going to be mining Rogue. And then this other list here, which is really cool. Everything Must Go. So summon, you know, 2 mana 4 cost 1 less for each card you draw, and, you know, have 7/7s. You just have ways to cheat that out too. It's going to be really nice to play as well. Shaman. So there's the Shuttle Block Rainer Shaman list, which I think this list will definitely see a lot of play with Shuttle Block being pretty popular, I'm sure. The Baking Soda Volcano. Almost guaranteed to add into every Shaman list. Like, it's also has lifesteal, so you're gaining 10 HP as well. Sandar Elemental with Dr. Holiday comboing together. Agatha with, you know, some of the more expensive spells like Tumbleweed. And I mean, unfortunately, you can't get it with the baking soda, but like you could also pair it up with, what's the other card? Oh, I guess it's rotating out, but like Pack the House for 1 mana is kind of cool. And also getting like double triggers with like Shutter Block. This list will be insane. I'm definitely going to try this list day one, but these are where I'm going to be getting my deck list from. You know, it's going to be really nice to play. And then also, you know, this whole Enza Shutter Block combo with, what's it? The Fairy Tale Forest. It's basically just Nature Shaman with some a little bit more support. Doomguard Shutter, what is it? Doomguard Sludge Warlock. So, you know, the Doomguard's coming back. Charge, you know, for 5 attack, 5 mana, you know, really, really strong. And, you know, you just kind of beat down your opponent. Same kind of game plan, just with the new stuff. Big Demon Warlock with Nimsy, which I don't know if this is really going to be good at all. But, you know, there is a possibility. Table Flip is going to be a really nice card to have. I don't know how I feel about the big demons. They're kind of on the lower end of the spectrum, you know, of it being, you know, consistent, but it is kind of cool. There is a draw engine with, where's Nimsy at? With Nimsy, draw a demon, swap plays with it. So, you know, might make the deck consistent and usable because of that. Warrior, Odin Control Warrior. I mean, you know, this deck is going to be good day one either way. And I don't even think this list has anything new. It just has Safety Goggles, which, I mean, I think everyone immediately knew this was going to be coming to the list. The Boom Boss Reno Warrior. They just added some of the other stuff like Town Crier, draw a minion stuff. I mean, it's not new, but it's, you know, new to the core set or standard set, I mean. The Nostalgia Clown here too. That'll be good. You know, Bran with all the other stuff here. And, you know, Deathwing's coming back, attack all of their minions too. So that's going to be really, really cool as well. Could be Tainment Mech Warrior, which is really nice with all the new mech support. You know, Adventure Boom and Bot Face, you know, comboing off together. It's going to be really, really cool as well. And all the mech support. And Ziliax. Ziliax is going to be awesome. But yeah, these are all just, you know, some of the early stuff you could do. Didn't really go through into too much detail in all of them, but just kind of giving an overview of what it would be like to, you know, play them. I wanted this to be a shorter video, but, you know, come to the vicioussyndicate.com and go to this, you know, right here. We'll have all the information here. And, you know, like it says here, do not make any big crafting investments day one. Play the stuff that you have. Enjoy the expansion before you're making, you know, big strides with crafting and doing all the other stuff. Like I said before, you know, just click on here, copy the code here. It also, you know, tells you the dust cost here. And, you know, it's posted by this guy right here. He's the one that created this whole, I don't know what article, I guess you could say. So all the information goes to him. This is not my information, clearly. And, you know, follow their stuff. They're on Twitter as well. They have all the same information on other stuff too. They have a Discord, I believe. Patreon, do all that stuff too. But yeah, I like this website. It has really nice information. For all of it, I'm going to copy all these decks day one, play all of them. So all my YouTube videos will probably be covering some of these decks. I'll probably make some changes to more of my personal play style and stuff like that. But, you know, hopefully you guys, you know, enjoyed it and you're able to use these decks and, you know, have a good time on day one of expansion. Hopefully your pack luck is good. And, you know, don't forget to like, subscribe. Make sure to join our Discord down as well in the description. Try and get that going as well. So, you know, join it, enjoy the video. I'll see you guys later.